Hello, everybody. Welcome again to Ken Knows Gambling. Happiest of Sundays. Happy Sunday. And I hope everybody's had a really good weekend and all that good stuff. And I got a good one for you, I think. I may even do a series about it. Don't know yet. But I think there's a couple points I want to make with this, and then I want to try something. Before I do, let me see who's sponsoring this show. Let's see here. Brent Broad, Tulsa Pope, and John Green. You are my members, and you are sponsoring this show, and I thank you ever so much. I had a couple of new members. I got one email, but I don't know. He didn't give me his YouTube handle, so I don't know what the email goes to. So if that was you and you seen it, I need your handle, because anybody that signs up for my membership, as long as they email me and ask me for it, I'll give them my whole downloads. That includes the envelope system, 25-page ebook that I wrote. Okay, just remember that if you sign up for membership, email me and I'll give that to you for free. This is a couple of my mugs. This one here is the #1 seller, the Bump on a Pickle, but I got about 10 of them over there. So go over to my site, KenKnowsGambling.com, and you'll be able to see everything I've got over there going on. Today, I'm wearing my wooden bracelet, the WWKD. This is a new one my wife made. If you haven't seen her video, go back a few videos and watch. It's really good. This is the wood one with white. Very light. Man, you don't even know it's on. It's so light. I don't know what kind of wood that is, but nonetheless, it's pretty slick. I like it. It's really light. Anyway, let's get on with it. Here's what I want to do today, and I'm going to bring up my buddy Jimmy Mastery today, and he's going to be pretty much of a topic today, but not probably for the reasons you think. All right. Yesterday, I was watching a video. I think it was session number 19 of his. He's going for 50. And for whatever reason, he decided to let the public see it. All right, was interesting. But this guy was getting hammered. And I'm mentioning this for a reason. Jimmy was getting his ass hammered. He had, in his first 19 rolls, he had 12 sevens. And I think in his first 24 or 27 or something, he had 14. The sevens were kicking his ass. Now, I say that, this is the reason I bring that up, because I'm going to talk a little bit more about what happened. I say this over and over and over and over. Every strategy will go down eventually. I say it every flipping show. I don't care what it is, who it is, eventually, right? He's on the video. He's in disbelief. He's keeping his cool now, but he's still in just disbelief of what's going on. He's playing the way he plays, pretty much that you see him on his videos. He's trying to keep his cool, but he's trying to think. There's a guy behind him, because I think at one time Jimmy was thinking, hey, you still got to be smart, and maybe I think he was going to call it, maybe not, looked like it. But the guy behind him was like, no, you got to go 50-0, Jimmy. You're the greatest of all times. You got to go. And Jimmy's going, yeah, I know, but. And the guy kept saying, no, Jimmy, you're the best. And Jimmy's like, yeah, I know. But you could tell he's trying to concentrate and figure out what the fuck he's going to do. Right? So, point number 1. 14 sevens and 24, 25 rolls. Are you fucking kidding me? Now, you know, a lot of people were thinking maybe the machine was biased, it wasn't level, it was anything, but it doesn't matter. Cheating, misaligned, regular craps, it doesn't matter. That unbelievable will never happen, will happen. Okay, that's why I'm bringing that part of Jimmy up. The next part I want to bring up of Jimmy is the little... he got out of it. The dude got out of it. All right? And he's got that video up. You can go watch it. And what I noticed is it wasn't like, okay, I'm down hundreds and hundreds of dollars, so I'm just going to just bet hundreds on stuff. And he didn't do it. He actually kept his cool and played pretty much just like he does on his videos. You know, his chances that we're going to go over today, and he'd go up, they might be 20 or 30 bucks, and he played pretty much like he does. I know he likes to bet hard ways and things like that. One of the hard ways hit that really helped him a lot, but nonetheless, he pretty much played and he grounded out. He wasn't trying to get it all back in one or two rolls, which is, again, how he plays on his channel. I was very impressed by that, but he grounded out. Now, another impressive thing that he did. I think he put $2,000 in the machine. He got down hundreds. He got up to $2,002 and some change. And he stopped. And I was so proud of him. And we call it a win, you know. And I tell people that all the time. If you're having bad time and you get even, it's a win. But he did win $2 and some change. All right, so he'll probably call it 19-0. And I'm fucking okay with that. And so I was just happy to see that he grounded out like he teaches. And, I mean, he didn't like it because he couldn't believe what was happening, but nonetheless, Jimmy did get out of it. Just to let you know, spoiler alert, right? So he did a really good job on that. And so that was my story about Jimmy, all right? I think it's a good story. It was good to see him play live, which is, again, pretty much how he plays on his video. Now, that being said, the second part to Jimmy is this. Jimmy has a strategy. It's not a strategy, it's a betting system. You know, just like the Labrochet, ladder, D'Lembert, positive progressions, whatever. There's a lot of betting strategies out there, right? Well, I think he calls his the Jimmy Mastery betting system. And I don't think, now I could be wrong, Jimmy, if you watch this, you can text me and correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think it is all about how he plays, it's the chance system. And I'm going to explain that here right now. The chance system. He don't ladder up. I'm going to put it like this. This is going to be easier for you. So instead of going up on a straight ladder, and let's say 6 or 7 times, he goes by chances, right? So in other words, whatever bet that he's got, let's just say they're out there, and the 7 wipes him out, all right? He's on chance number 1. Chance number 2, he puts the same amount. He don't ladder yet. Wipes out. 7 out. Chance number 3. 7. Wipes out, right? Then he goes up. In his first chance of level 2. That does that for 3 times. Then he goes up. He only goes up after he's burned 3 chances, then he goes up. Burn 3 chances, then he goes up. And I'll show you what I'm talking about when he gets there. So I had a question in my head, and since I have a YouTube channel, my curiosity gets me sometimes, and I'm wondering, is it his combination that makes the Jimmy's Way betting system what it is, or is it the betting system that helps? Because I've heard him talking about he's played different strategies, but he always says use the Jimmy's Way betting system, just like I described it. So I started thinking to myself, hey, this might be a good show and a good series, because I've talked about practically every other thing there is. But as far as doing something like that, I don't know anybody's doing it that way, right? So I'm going to try to play it that way, but play things that I like, right? Does it work the same no matter what strategy, baccarat, whatever, or do you have to hook it to something he plays? Now, if you want to know that, you go over to his channel, all right? I'm just talking about this portion of what he does. And that's all. I'm not talking about any of his strategies, just his Jimmy's Way strategy. So that's what I wanted to do this evening. I know that's long-winded. I'm long-winded, but I wanted to catch you up and see what's, so you know what's going on. So I'm going to need about $5,600. That's what I'm going to need. So let's get it. I got 10 grand in my Casino Master. So one, let me wet my fingers. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now you don't have to do this. You can just, if you know you got 5 grand, just plop it. Right? There's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's $5,600. Oh yeah. Instead of bringing 3, I still got 5 grand over in my master, my grandmaster. So I had to get some more from the grandmaster. All right. All the envelopes are still there. They got money in them. So they do their counting, mark them, whatever they got to do. We give our $5,600 to them, and voila, I get $5,600. Now, I happen to have a little pocket change. I don't think I need it, but we'll throw 20 in ones there. That comes from my pocket. All right, so let's just do right now, maybe a don't pass 6-8. All right, using his system, my strategy, right? I'll do a couple different ones. All right, and so got to watch your rack, all that good stuff. So there's an 8. By the way, these are on when I have the, no, they're off. Now they're on. Now they're on. All right, so there's the 7. That was chance 1. We're fixing to go to chance 2. Now, normally what I would do is ladder up right now, but I'm not. Hold on there. We lost that, but we win that 100. All right, we lost 60. Hold on before we go up to a chance on this one, because I'm not playing strategies that he plays. We had a 6 and we 7'd out. Lost 30. We won 100, so we actually won money. So in this particular case, we don't have to go to the second chance on that, right? It's only when you lose that you have to. Alright, so we're going to come back out. It's like if I get a 7 here on the come out. Alright, this is where I have to be careful. Alright, there's a 5. Now everything's on. We're at chance number 1. There's a 10. There's a 9. There's the 7. You lose 30, 60, but you win 100. We didn't lose money. Therefore, we don't have to go up. We're still at chance number 1, level 1. And my whole thing by doing this is I'm trying to see if that Jimmy's Way system can be morphed to play with any strategy. Can it be morphed? And I haven't done that much study about it to know if you have to sort of still play like Jimmy does, or can it work on any other type of strategy that you play out here. That's what we're trying to discover here. So that's where we're going to have fun. 5 is already the point. There's a 2. Too bad, 2 of those in a row. There's the 6. 25, 35. And let's go ahead and pop that 8. There's the 8. So we got 60 on that one. So we're going to go 75 for 5. And we'll go, we won 70. We'll pop the 9. We'll go for one more hit to see if we can get it. There's a 10. No, there's another 8. There's another 75 for 5. Alright, actually we're playing it don't pass 6-8. We're okay. Let's go ahead and come up. Even if we lose, I believe we'll be okay. There's a 6. That's going to be 75 for 5. Alright, now what we're going to do is we're going to bring everything down now except, now this is just me. Okay, I want to make sure there's distinctions. And we're just going to bring it down to a, and that's the hope, is that you can get enough wins. It's just the quick losses. And if you look at his way, quick loss, quick loss, quick loss, quick loss, quick loss, quick loss. You're going up, quick loss. Boy, I think he's protected pretty good from a bunch of quick losses, and then lets things like this happen. That's what I'm thinking, but that's what we're going to test. You know, I'm not crowning it yet. I just want to see. We still got a 5 as a point. We don't need that. Let's put it on the 10. We still got that 100 out there. You don't even need that anymore. Really. You don't even need that anymore. But we'll keep it out there. There's an 8. That'll pay 15 for 1. Alright, maybe you pop the 4. And then really, after even doing that, maybe we just come down. You know, now you guys could keep going if you wanted to. You know, 15 for 1. But me, let's just see where we're at. Bring that back. Looks like 400 and some odd dollars. So what am I going to do? I'm going to test it just a little bit more. I think I'll probably test it for a couple of days. We got 450, but I'm going to do something new. What strategy should I do now? I'm going to do some baccarat maybe tomorrow. Let's just do a simple ladder. No. I tell you what we do. Let's do a 410, buy the 410, but not ladder it. We'll use it Jimmy's way. Let's do that. That might give us more of an idea. Let's try it this way. Here we go. These are on all the time now. All right, there's a 4. There's 50. There's a 7. We actually tied that, but I'm going to go ahead and go to the next chance. But the next chance is still the same. Here we go. There's a 6. Basically, I'm wondering, can it coexist with pretty much any strategy? And I'm sure Jimmy will let me know after he sees this, if he watches it. There's a 4. There's a 9. An 8. There's a 7. Now, in reality, we're fine. We're up. We don't have to do this. But I am, just to test it. I want to test it. Alright, so now we're going to come out with 50 and 50. But again, understand, I did not have to do this. Alright? I'm just trying to put it through its pace on something totally different. Alright? So this is the third, no. This would be what? No, I think it's just the third chance here. Sorry. Hopefully I didn't mess that up. There's a 6. Don't want to go up too soon. There's a 7. Now, we'll go to the first chance, second level. Will it work on buying a 4 and 10? There's a 6. There's a 7. Okay. Second chance. And this is really what I wanted to see anyway. There's a 2. 3. 6. 3. 5. 10. 50 gets 100. Okay, ain't quite enough. Let's try to get 2 hits on that one. There's another 10 back to back. That'll do it. Like so. Now we can come back down. Pull all these back down. Back to your first chance. Take these down. See where you're at. There's 5. And we did that on something totally different. Alright? And I'll call this video here because I think I'm going to put it through some more paces, but not all today. But I'm going to try to do different table strategies, but with Jimmy's way here. And maybe it's only Jimmy's way with how Jimmy plays. I don't know. I haven't talked to him about it. I'm wanting to see if this way can morph with any way you play. We're going to play some baccarat. We're going to do a lot of stuff just to see. Hope you're with me. All right. So, this was my pocket money. We're going to put that over here. Like so. So that was mine to start with. There is $5,600. And there's my $5,600. But we won 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like so. Go back to the hotel. Your casino master. You got $5,600 in here. You still have $4,000 at home. This is what these envelopes ought to feel like. You got to put $100 in the bank. Every session. Alright, that goes into the bank. We'll put $300 in excess, and I'll count these in a few days. And you'll see, this is the umpteenth time that I've emptied everything and started over. And every single time that I get these envelopes up enough to save me. Every single time. But this is how I did it when I did this for a living. This is exactly what it looked like. Alright, so there you go. Tell me what you think. I'm just curious. It's probably anybody, but a lot of lessons today. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I guess that's it, everybody. Until the next time that we meet again, be great. See you. Bye.